Hey, it's Kier.
And hey, it's Tommy, and welcome to our updated collection video.
If you don't know already, we have every type of manga, everything from mainstream, stuff you've maybe never heard of before, fluffy stuff, dark stuff, just
A variety for sure.
We definitely have a lot to get through today, so we're gonna go through these kind of fast, but if you have any questions about any of the series that we have, definitely leave us a comment.
Leave it down in the comments.
We will answer all your questions, and then some things that, people may ask is we do use the IKEA Billy shelves, the shelves from Target, and then this is also an IKEA shelf right here.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions about anything, just leave it for us and we'll get to it.
All right, so let's get right into it, and we'll see you on the shelves. All right, so first off, we're gonna start with our Shonen Sunday shelf. A lot of these are published by Viz, but they just have the Shonen Sunday logo or whatever. So first off, we have Bastard volumes 1 through 19, which is complete in English, but the Japanese version goes up to volume 27. It's on hiatus indefinitely. And then we've got Flame of Recca volumes 1 through 33. This is one of Kira's favorite series. She enjoys that. And then we've got up here, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. It's one of my favorite games ever. And then right next to Flame of Recca, we have Mar volumes 1 through 15, which is complete, which is by the same creator. Then we have Tuxedo Gin volumes 1 through 8, 10, 12, and 14. We're missing a few volumes, but it goes up to volume 15. And then we have Frieren Beyond Journey's End volumes 1 and 2. I believe we're missing volume 3 right now.
All right, then on this next shelf, we have one of our absolute favorite series, and that is Case Closed. We have 1 through 79. I believe 82 is out in English so far, so we're a couple volumes behind. But this is definitely one of our favorite manga and anime, and so, we had to get the whole thing. Definitely the longest manga in our collection. Then here we have It's a War Bito. As you can see, I'm missing a lot of volumes here. I believe this one is 24 volumes or 26 volumes. I picked this up on a Jake the Pog recommendation, and I've read the first 7 volumes. It's really good. Kekkaishi, a nostalgic series for me. I got the hard to find volumes first, but I'll definitely have a long way to go collecting that. Then we got O Parts Hunter 1 through 19 by Kishimoto's twin brother. Then we got Zatch Bell 1 through 25. This one was definitely hard to find and one of Tommy's prized possessions.
Definitely for sure.
Then we got Video Girl I 1 through 15. This is by the same mangaka as Zetman.
Right.
Then we got the all-new Tenchi Muyo, which is an anime that Tommy used to love, and that is 1 through 3. Then next we have my Rumiko Takahashi shelf. So first up we have Mermaid Saga 1 through 4. Then I have Ranma 1 through 36 in the singles. I wanted to get the singles of all of these series just for aesthetic purposes, I guess. I got Inuyasha. I'm missing a couple more volumes of this, so definitely looking forward to getting the rest of that. Inuyasha is 56 volumes total. Then we've got Rin-ni or Rin-ne. I'm honestly not sure how to say that. I'm missing quite a few because this one is 40 volumes, and I think it just recently finished printing in English, so definitely gonna get the rest of those. And then Mao volume 1. I know 5 are out so far, and this one is an ongoing series by her, and definitely gotta get those other 4 volumes soon.
All right, next off, we've got our JoJo shelf. We got part 1, volumes 1 through 3, part 2, volumes 1 through 4, part 3, volumes 1 through 10, and then we have Manga in Theory and Practice. And then we've got JoJo Part 4, volumes 1 through 9, some Japanese volumes of Part 5, Part 7, and Part 8. And then we've got this Part 4, sort of big volume in Japanese. We got this as a gift right here. Excuse me. There we go. And then moving on, we have JoJo's Part 5, volumes 1 through 3. Fist of the North Star, volumes 1 through 4, which we love. And then here we've got Wounded Man, volumes 1 through 9, and Offered, volumes 1 and 2. Wounded Man is drawn by the artist of Crying Freeman, and then the writer of Lone Wolf and Cub, and the same for Offered as well. All right, so on this shelf, we have more oversized Viz stuff. So first off, we're gonna start with Ping Pong, volumes 1 and 2 by Taiyo Matsumoto. And then here we have some Junji Ito works such as Shivered, Gyo, Frankenstein, and Smashed. And over here we have Full Metal Alchemist in the Full Metal editions, volumes 1 through 8. We're missing a few here. I believe it's up to 15 currently. And then we have Abara by Tsutomu Nihei, which is definitely one of our favorite mangakas that we got into. And then we've got Go-Go Monster by Taiyo Matsumoto. And then right here we have some Jiro Taniguchi works such as The Quest for the Missing Girl, Samurai Legend, The Times of Bochan, volumes 1 through 4. And then we've got Benkei in New York, which starts off our pulp collection right here, which we have Black and White or Tekken King Creep, volumes 1 through 3 by Taiyo Matsumoto, Dance Till Tomorrow, volumes 1 through 5. I think that's a 7-volume series, and we're missing 6 and 7. And then we've got Voyeur and Voyeur's Inc., which is by the mangaka of Homunculus. A very strange series, but I enjoyed it. And then we have Shortcuts, volumes 1 and 2, which is by Usamaru Furuya, who wrote No Longer Human. And then we've got Orochi Blood by Kazuo Umezu. And then we have Banana Fish, volume 3, 5, and 7. In the pulp editions, there's only 7 volumes, so we're missing a few there. And then we have Strain, volumes 1 through 5. And then we have Sanctuary right here, volumes 1 through 9, complete. And then we have Mai, the Psychic Girl, volumes 1 through 4. A random Gundam volume of 0079. And then we've got Heartbroken Angels, volume 2, which has some really nice hardcover art. And then we have Bakune Young, volume 2. That's a 3-volume series. And then at the end, we have Cinderella.
Alright, so on this side here, we have our Shonen Jump shelf. On the other side of our Shonen Sunday shelf. So we just have most of our Shonen Jump series here, and then just other Viz Shonen series as well. Alright, so on top of our Shonen Jump shelf, we have our Claymore box set that we just recently got. We've got the Demon Slayer box set, the Rosario Vampire box set that we just happened to be able to get for really, really cheap at our local store. And then we got Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Picked up both of those on a really good Amazon sale. Then we have Ouran High School Host Club box set, which is one of the first box sets that we had. And we were actually fighting over this on Reddit. This was before we lived together, so we were both trying to get it. But Tommy actually was able to get it before I could. Then we got Tokyo Ghoul Part 1.
Alright, so starting right here on our second shelf, we have Act Age volumes 1 and 2. Those are only 2 volumes that will come out in English, but I know the series is a little longer in Japanese. And then we have Gintama volumes 1 through 23, which is complete in English, but it's about 70 something volumes in Japanese. And then over here we have Time Killers, which is by the same mangaka that wrote Blue Exorcist, as you can see right here, volumes 1 through 24. We're missing, I think, just 2 more volumes in English, but it's still going up. It's still coming out, and it's on hiatus for now. Burn the Witch we have here, and then right next to that we have Zombie Powder volumes 1 through 4. Ultimo we have volumes 1, 2, 4, and 7. We're not too sure if we're going to be keeping that. But then right next to it we have Tagami Bachi, which Kier really enjoyed. And then we have Shaman King volumes 1 through 27. If you hear our hedgehog, don't mind him eating. But yeah.
Now we have some work by Oba and Obata, starting with Hikaru no Go, which was drawn by Takeshi Obata, one of my favorite manga artists. Then we have Death Note 1 through 12, a volume 13, which I don't know why Tommy bought this, but he wanted it. And then I got the Death Note L Change the World light novel. Then I've got Bakuman 1 through 20. I wish I had the box set, but I was not so lucky. But really, really great story. Then Platinum End 1 through 13. I still need to get 14, but I may be letting this one go. I'm not sure. But the art and the manga covers and spines and stuff are so pretty. Then Reborn 1 through 16. I managed to get a lot of these for super cheap, so very excited for that. And that is complete in English. And then we got Mashle Volume 1 and Sakamoto Days Volume 1, 2 really good news stories on Shonen Jump.
All right, so right here we have Prince of Tennis Volumes 1 through 44. Oh, 42, sorry. I've heard from Kier that she said she really enjoyed the first half and it was a really good sports series in general. She said towards the second half, the powers came out and that's when she was like, but she said really good overall. And then right here we have Black Clover, volumes 1 through 21. I believe we're missing a 4, 5, maybe 6 more volumes, but that's still coming out. So then we have Chainsaw Man, volumes 1 through 10. Volume 11 drops in June. This is one of my favorite series ever. And then we have Jujutsu Kaisen, volumes 1 through 14. I believe we're missing volume 15. Really good new gen shonen.
Then next up here, we got Dr. Stone 1 through 14. This is a series I've been saying I'm gonna read for the longest time. I have a friend who has been hyping this up for years. So hopefully I'm gonna get to this soon now that the manga just ended. I'm not sure how many volumes behind I am on this one. Then we got Twin Star Exorcist 1 through 9. The Gray Man 1, 5 through 15, and then 20, 24, and 25. Not in a hurry to pick these up because I know it's on a super slow release schedule, so I'll get around to it. Then we got Siren, 5 volumes of that. Really enjoyed this series. It gave me like the Shonen Jump version of Gantz, but not as crazy. Then we've got Spy Family 1 through 6. Really loving this. I need to check out the new anime. Then we've got Assassination Classroom 1 through 21. Samurai 8 1 through 5. I'm not sure why Tommy still has this. Slam Dunk Volume 20. We want to get a full set one day, but right now this is all we have. Moriarty the Patriot 1 through 3. I'm definitely behind on this series as well. And then Kaiju number 8 Volume 1.
Alright, so on this next shelf we have One Punch Man volumes 1 through 22. Really good shonen series. And then we have Seraph of the End volumes 1 through 15 and 17. I believe Kier's a few volumes back on that one. And then we have Dead Man Wonderland volumes 1 through 13 complete. Pick that up off a recommendation. It's highly acclaimed by one of our friends. And then we have Kaguya-sama Love is War volumes 1 through 22. The new season is so good. It's just, I'm probably gonna read this series after it finishes. And then we have Eyes or Aizu volumes 1 through 15, which is by the same mangaka as Video Girl I and Zetman. And then we've got Ultimate Muscle volume 24, and Buso Renkin volume 1, sadly.
Then here on the bottom shelf, we have Genkaku Picasso volumes 1 through 3. This is by Usamaru Furuya, same mangaka as No Longer Human. Then we have Haikyuu 1 through 7. Tommy's actually farther in the series than I am. I'm not sure if we're gonna pick the whole thing up because it is a lot of volumes. Then we have Dr. Slump here. So this is kind of like our Akira Toriyama little section. So we have 1 through 18 of Dr. Slump. Kawa, Sandland, Dragon Ball, that time I was reincarnated as Yamcha. Jacko, did I say that right?
You might have, I don't know.
I think. The Galactic Patrolman. And then we're on to Hunter x Hunter, volumes 1 through 3. I'd like to read this someday, but it is on that long hiatus, so I'm not sure if I'm mentally okay to start it or not, because there's a lot of series that I've read that are never gonna finish, and that's not a good feeling. Then we got Yu Yu Hakusho. These volumes are super old. This is one of the first manga that Tommy had ever bought, and we are missing some of it. We'd like to replace this set eventually, but Yu Yu Hakusho's been having stock problems, so we'll see what happens. Then we've got Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, one of Tommy's favorite animes. He definitely was excited to get the manga for that. And then we've got Toriko 1 through 10 and 17. Not sure if we'll collect all of that because once again, that is a lot of volumes. All right, and then we're on to the Target shelves. So this is kind of our more rare manga. We start with Dark Horse up top, then into Del Rey over here, and then we are into Viz Sigs at the bottom. We have some vertical stuff in here as well. Viz Sigs, and then other oversized Sig size volumes at the bottom.
All right, so starting over here, we have Akira, volumes 1 through 6 in the box set. I got this one for Christmas, maybe a couple years ago. Definitely one of my favorite manga. Love the movie, so I definitely had to check it out. And the manga is way better than the movie. Please read it if you haven't. And then we have Speed Racer box set. Yeah, we picked this one up. We have to read that soon. We like Speed Racer. And then we have Lone Wolf and Cub, volumes 1 through 28, and then a random floppy right here. And then we have Path of the Assassin, volumes 1 through 15. And then we have Samurai Executioner, volumes 1 through 10. This is like our Kazuo Koike section right there. And then we've got New Lone Wolf and Cub, volumes 1 through 11. And then we have Gant, volumes 1 through 37. This is definitely one of my holy grails. Went through a lot of pain and anguish trying to pick up this series, but when I finally got it done, I was super happy. So definitely glad to have that. And then this is another one of my grail series in Berserk, volumes 1 through 40. We need 41 and 42 when that comes out. Or is it just 41?
Just 41.
Oh, just 41, sorry about that. But yeah, it's definitely one of my grail series because it's one of our favorite series ever. And yeah, definitely happy to forever have that. And then we have Giganto Maxia, and then Japan by Kentaro and Brunson. And up top here we have Kier's sort of light novel section. I don't know why they're out of order, but don't mind. So Overlord volumes 1 and 2, and then 10, 11, and 13. They were on sale during the Barnes & Noble hardcover sale. And then Solo Leveling volumes 1 and 2, Kill La Kill volume 1, Gurren Lagann volume 1, My Happy Marriage, and then The Girl I Saved on the Train Turned Out to Be a Childhood Friend. And then we have Berserk, Berserk volumes 1 through 10 in the hardcover deluxe editions. 1 through 9. And then volume 10 is out, but we have not grabbed that yet. And then might as well go over here. We have Blade of the Immortal volumes 1 and 2, and then volume 4 in the hardcover deluxe editions. And then right below it we have Hellsing volumes 1 through 3 in the deluxe editions. And right next to that we have Doraemon in the box set volumes 1 through 10. And then right down here we have Mob Psycho 100 volumes 1 through 6. And then right under it we have Mob Psycho 100 Mob Psycho 100 Regan Side Story, and then Elfen Lied volumes 1 through 3. Keep Your Hands Off Aizoken volumes 1 and 2, and then Oh My Goddess volumes 1 through 6 in the omnibus, which is complete for the omnibus, but the series itself is actually 48 volumes. And then we have Emanon and Emanon the Wanderer part 1 and part 2, which is 3-volume series. And then we have Seraphim Wings, which is by Satoshi Kon. And then we have Worse volumes 1 through 3, which is based off of, or which is like a sequel to Crows, right? And then we have Emerald and Other Side Stories, and Okikoshi, both by Hiroki Samura, which is the mangaka of Blade of the Immortal.
Alright, so here we have the start of our Osamu Tezuka collection that continues on the shelf below it as well. We have Astro Boy 1 through 23 in the singles. This was something that Tommy really wanted last year, so I was happy we were able to get it. Then we have Metropolis, Next World 1 and 2, and Lost World. Then we have Lady Snowblood 1 through 4. This is also by Kazuo Koike. And then Crying Freeman by Kazuo Koike and Ryoichi Ikegami. Then we have Eden, It's an Endless World 1 through 14 in the Dark Horse Prints, and then we have 15 through 18. We have Tanpenshu volumes 1 and 2, also by Hiroki Endo. Then we have the Kurosagi Corpse Delivery Service 1 through 12. We ended on volume 12 so that we could pick up the 5th omnibus when it comes out. Then we've got Lunar Legend Tsukehime and Fate Zero. These are by the same people. Then we have Psychopaths volumes 1 through 3. And then Drifters 1 through 6. Sorry, it looks kind of dark on this shelf. Then we have Oreimo and Kuroneko Oreimo, volumes 1 through 3. Blood Sea 2 through 4. We got to pick this up because Clamp worked on this. And then we got Blood Plus 1 and 2. Trigun 1 through 2, and then Trigun Maximum, the single volume 1, and then the omnibus volumes 4 and 5. Then we got Old Boy volume 1 through 8. We picked this up for a series that we're wanting to start doing, so y'all will see that soon. Then we've got Scary Book 1 through 3. This is by Kazuo Omez. And then over here we've got one of my favorite series, and that is Blade of the Immortal in the singles 1 through 31 by Hiroaki Samura. And then at the start of our Del Rey collection here with Ghost Hunt 1 through 7, and then Me and the Devil Blues 1 through 2 by Akira Hiramoto.
Alright, so right here we have one of Kier's all-time favorite series, Mobile Suit Gundam The Origin, volumes 1 through 12. I think this one surprised Kier with how much he loved it. And then continuing our Osamu Tezuka collection, we have Blackjack, volumes 1 through 17. Funny enough, Kier actually is reading this one currently. I think she's on volume 6. And then we have Phoenix, volumes 1 through 12. Another Grail series of ours. We're planning to buddy read this with Kazi real soon. And then we have Barbara by Osamu Tezuka, another series that's going to be involved in the series that we're planning to do. And then we have Dororo, volumes 1 through 3, beloved series. I've been hearing nothing but good things about that. Alabaster, volumes 1 and 2. Atom Cat, which I'm sure has something to do with Astro Boy and being a cat. And then we have Captain Ken, volumes 1 and 2. My apologies for the darkness over here as well. Then we have Ayako, Message to Adolf, volumes 1 and 2. The Book of Human Insects. And then probably the most boring way to collect Buddha in these singles, volumes 1 through 8. I think, yeah, there's a box set for it I've seen on Amazon, as well as the hardcovers, which have spine art and other things. But I think these do just fine. And then we have Ode to Kirihito, volumes 1, or part 1 and part 2. I believe an omnibus format of this just actually came out recently. And then we have Ludwig B, volumes 1 and 2, and Swallowing the Earth. And that completes our Osamu Tezuka collection. Moving back onto our Del Rey section, we have School Rumble, volumes 1 through 16. This was definitely one of my favorite series on the Funimation channel back in the day. And then we have XXX Holic, or Holic, I still do not know how to pronounce this, volumes 1 through 19, complete by Clamp. And then finally we have Lore Olympus, which is a really, really good webtoon.
Okay, now we're on to like our Viz Sig size and then our editor's choice stuff. So we have our Naoki Urasawa collection. We have 20th and 21st Century Boys in the singles. The fact that we were able to get the singles for this, like, is still shocking. We actually traded our perfect editions for this because the price of the perfect editions went up for some reason. I guess because of stocking issues. Then we've got Pluto volumes 1 through 8, and then Asadora volumes 1 through 3. We're a little bit behind on that one. Then we have Monster 1 through 18, also in the singles, that we were able to get for trading our perfect editions. Then we've got Golgo 13, 1 through 13. This is complete in English, even though the series is way longer than that. Then we've got Gyo and Uzumaki by Junji Ito, 1 and 2, and then 1, 2, and 3 in the singles. Then we've got The Drifting Classroom by Kazuo Omez, 1 through 11 complete. Then we've got Blue Spring by Taiyo Matsumoto. We were able to get this on a trade, so that was pretty cool. Then we've got Saikano 1 through 7. We saw an ad for this in Vagabond and we thought it looked really cool, so that's why we picked it up. In the back here we have Beastars 1 through 13, so you can see we're a little bit behind on Beastars. And then we've got Dorohedoro 1 through 23. In the front we've got Tough volumes 3 and 5. I believe there's 7 volumes of this in English, or 6.
I think.
I'm not sure, we're missing a couple. And then we have Meisani Koku by Rumiko Takahashi. There was not room for this on my other shelf, so here it is. And we're missing 8 through 10, but hope to get those really soon. Okay, then over here we have Vagabond 1 through 37. In the singles, we were able to get this from our friend who found it at Half Price Books for a really, really great deal, so we got lucky with that. At the top here, we have Ocarina of Time. Tommy actually got this from his sister for Christmas, so thank you so much, Gabby. Then we've got Oku volumes 1 through 19, a series that I really, really was enjoying, and I'm happy it just ended, so I'm definitely about to binge this. Then in the front, here we have Tokyo Ghoul Re volumes 1 through 16. As you can see, we don't have the box set. That's because we had already started buying it in the singles. Some more Del Rey works in the back. We have Suzuka 1 through 15. That's complete in English. I don't believe that's complete in Japanese, but I'm not sure. Then we have Kitchen Princess. I have 6 volumes of that. I'm missing quite a bit still. Then we have Air Gear here. It's definitely back there. You just can't really see it. And then it's here in the front. We have 1 through 37, but we are missing volumes 34. I don't know if we'll ever find that volume, but we are looking for it. Then we have Bokurano Hours, volumes 1 through 11. Tommy just recently read this and I gotta read it soon. Then we have Record of Ragnarok, volumes 1 and 2.
Alrighty, so starting back here, we have our Inio Asano section. So starting with Goodnight Pun Pun, volumes 1 through 7, that is complete. And then we've got Solanin, which is a one-shot. And then we have Solanin, the epilogue, or in epilogue, which was honestly, could have did without reading that. It was not very good at all. And then we have Downfall, which I think Kira enjoyed. And Dead Demons, DDD Destruction. I'm missing probably a couple D's there, but I heard that I actually got an anime adaptation announcement. And then we have What a Wonderful World, volumes 1 and 2. And then we have Fire Punch, volumes 1 through 8. And then No Guns Life, 1 through 4. And then 5 and 6 over there. Then we've got Ubel Blatt, volumes 0 through 11. We picked this up for a great deal at our local bookstore. Then we have Raw Hero, volumes 1 through 5. This is a freaky series, probably in the same category as like Gigant or something like that. And then we have K-On! Volumes 1 and 4. We're missing a few volumes there, and then high school and the college volumes. And then we've got Scum's Wish, volumes 1 through 8. Kira's all-time favorite series, of course.
Why are you saying that? Why are you lying?
Nah, I'm just kidding. I really dislike that series. And then we have Penguin Gentleman, which is a one-shot about these penguins. Super cute, I believe. And then we've got Black Lagoon, volumes 1 through 11. A friend sold this to us. And then we have Neon Genesis, volumes 1 through 14. Kira and I peeped the anime a few years ago, and we heard the manga adaptation was better because we didn't really enjoy the anime. And then we have here Children of the Sea, volumes 1 through 5, which is a really good series. I heard from Kier. She says if you like symbolism and the ocean, it's the series for you then. And then we have Real, volumes 1 through, I'll get to that in a minute. And then we have here, we have Another, which is complete in this omnibus format. And then we have the start of this Barakamon collection with volume 3, 4, 10, and 16. I heard this is getting a reprint, so that might be getting filled out sooner than later. And then we have Otakoi or Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku. We have volumes 1 through 5 here, and then volume 6 is coming out real soon. I don't know which version of that we're gonna pick up yet. And then we have Perfect World, volumes 1 through 7 and volume 10. A Sign of Affection, volumes 1 through 4. I think he really enjoys both of those series. Well, actually, all 3 of these series, since this is Land of the Lustrous, volumes 1 through 11. One of Kira's all-time favorite series. So moving on, we have Real, volumes 1 through 14. And then we have Tenjo Tenge by Oh Great. We're actually just missing volume 4, but we have volumes 1 through 11 in the full contact editions. And then we have Number 5 by Taiyo Matsumoto. We're missing volumes 3 and 4 to complete that. And then we have Biomega, volumes 1 through 6, which is by Tsutomu Nihei, one of our favorite new mangaka. Well, he's not new, but he's new to us. And then we have All You Need Is Kill, which is in a lot of people's collections, and Kier says it's for a really good reason. I need to read that really soon. And then we have Grand Blue Dreaming, volumes 1 through 13. When I caught up on this, I didn't think I would end up being so behind so fast because volume 14 is already out. And then we have Happiness, volumes 1 through 10 by Shuzo Oshimi. Kiss Me at the Stroke of Midnight, volumes 1 through 5 and volume 12. So we're missing a few there. And then going on to Inuyashiki, volumes 1 through 10. Definitely one of our most enjoyed anime series. And then we have, well, actually, let me just keep going across. Aho Girl, volumes 1 through 12. One of Kira's favorite anime. It's definitely really funny. We definitely enjoyed that. And then we have Inside Mari, volumes 1 through 8. I believe volume 9 is going to be the last one. And then we have Kaiji, volumes 1 through 3. These releases come out really slow, but I hear this is a really, really good series. And then we have The Breaker, volumes 1 through 2, which is one of Kira's favorite manhwas. Then Cherry Magic, 30 Years of Virginity Can Make You a Wizard, volumes 1 through 3, which is a BL, I believe. And then we have The Apothecary Diaries, volume 1. And then moving up, we have Alice in Borderland, volume 1. Resident Evil, the Maharawa Desire, volumes 1 through 5, which is one of my favorite game series. And then we have Jormungand, volumes 1 through 11, which I hear is great. Chasing After Oi Koshiba, which is by the Masamune-kun's Revenge mangaka. And then we have Beyond the Clouds, volumes 1 through 3. Welcome to the Ballroom, volume 1. My Summer of You, volumes 1 and 2. The Conditions of Paradise, volume 1, or is that just a one-shot? And then we have Citrus, volumes 1 through 10, which was actually one of the first series Kira and I ever picked up, but we never completed it for years because of how expensive these volumes were. But I found a really good deal on this and picked up the rest. And then we had Day of the Flying Head by Shintaro Kago to complete this shelf.
Now we're on to our last shelf here, as you can see. So over here we have Tokyo Pop stuff all the way down into Shoujo Beat stuff all the way across. Then we have some Kodansha stuff here, and then going up into 7 Seas, vertical here, 7 Seas, Yin Press, and then just some random volumes that didn't really have a place to go up here.
All right, so starting on our top shelf, we have Dragon Head volumes 2 and volume 7. This is a series we were planning to pick up, but decided we really didn't want it anymore. And then we have Cowboy Bebop volumes 1, 2, and 3. We picked that up from Right Stuff. And then here we have Lament of the Lamb, which is a series we've been really interested in picking up. And we have volumes 1 through 5 and volume 7, but we're missing volume 6. And down below we have the Kendaichi Case Files, volumes 1 through 5 and volume 13. This is like a mystery series I feel like we'll be really interested in checking out. Excuse me, Makima. Then we have Koi Monogatari Love Stories, which is a BL, volumes 1 and volume 2, which Kira really liked. But you can't find volume 3, right?
It has no release date.
Oh, it has no release date. And then we have Loveless, volumes 1 through 10. Kira's gonna check this out, and if she likes it, she's gonna pick up the rest in this Viz format up here. She didn't want the Tokyo Pop she just didn't want it being in different publishers. And then we have Maid-sama volumes 1 through 7. Kira said she's okay not picking up volume 8, which is complete in Tokyo Pop, but Viz re-released it in 2-in-1s. And then we have Sayuki volumes 1 through 9, and then Sayuki Reload volumes 1 through 5 and volume 7. We're missing a few volumes of the Reload. And then we have Her Royal Highness Seems to Be Angry volumes 1 through 3, and then Fangs volume 1. And then right next to that we have Vassalord volumes 1 and 2, and then some DVDs, which is Berserk, Dragon Ball GT, Case Closed, Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, and Chihaya Furu. And then moving down, besides the sheep, we have Chobits, volumes 1 through 8. Kira is doing a buddy read of this right now, and she's really enjoying it. And then we have Angelic Layer, volumes 3, 4, and 5, missing volumes 1 and 2. And then we have Rig Veda, volumes 1 through 4, 8, 9, and 10. We're missing the middle volumes. And this is Clamp's actually breakout hit manga. I don't know why I didn't mention this was actually our Clamp section right here. And then we have Wish, volumes 1 through 4. I think Kira really liked the premise of this one. And then we have Suki, A Like Story, volumes 1 through 3. And then we have Clamp School Defenders, Duck Leon, volumes 1 and 2. Clamp School Detectives, volumes 1 through 3. Legend of the Chun Hyang. And then Gate 7, volumes 3 and 4. Tokyo Babylon, volumes 1 through 7. And then some Japanese volumes that Kira enjoys. Oh, me too. We have Chihaya Furu, volumes 1 and volumes 43, as well as this special edition, volume 39. And then Chainsaw Man, volume 11. And then we have Dia no Ace, or Ace of the Diamond, Act 2, volumes 1, 11, and 21.
Okay, so then on this shelf we have Pet Shop of Horrors and then Pet Shop of Horrors Tokyo 4 through 8. This was a manga that we picked up on a subscriber recommendation, and we're still just looking for the rest of it. Then we got Fully Cooley 1 and 2. I know they released this as an omnibus, but I just saw the singles on Facebook, so I picked them up. Then we've got Paradise Kiss by Ayazawa in the Purple Spines. This took us forever to find a matching set of this, but we finally got it. Then I've got Mugen Spiral and NG Life, both by Mizuho Kusanagi, which is the mangaka of Yona of the Dawn. Then we've got Kodocha 1 through 10 complete. This is another nostalgia series I was really excited to complete. Then we have a BL series Fake 1 through 7. Tommy picked this up because he thought it was going to be like Banana Fish, but he has yet to read it yet, so we'll let y'all know. Then behind the banana here, we have Marmalade Boy 1 through 8 complete. And then Springtime by the Window. This is a 2-volume Tokyo Pop series. And then if we come down, we have Battle Royale. I really like this, but Tommy didn't really care for it, so I'm not sure if it's going to stay in the collection or not. Then we have Blam 1 through 10. This is such an awesome read. It really got us into Tsutomu Nihei. Then here we have the Noise, which is the prequel to Blam, and then Devil May Cry 3 Volume 2, which was given to us for free at this arcade that we go to. Then we have Beck 1 through 12. This is complete in English. It definitely goes past this in Japanese. I'm not sure how many volumes, but we started the anime for this and it was really good. And then we have Planet Test 1 through 4 Part 2, I think, is how you would say that. But this is by the same mangaka as Vinland Saga.
Alright, so down here we have Confidential Confessions, volumes 1 through 6. Deals with some heavy subject matter, so I advise checking the trigger warnings before checking that series out. And then we have Warriors of Tao, volumes 1 through 4. Mars, volume 6. Here wants to pick that up, but it's really hard to find those volumes, but it's available on Amazon Kindle Unlimited, right?
I think it's just Amazon Prime.
Oh, Amazon Prime.
For free.
Available to read. And then we have Rose Hip Zero and Rose Hip Rose Complete, which is actually by the same mangaka as you can see, GTO, which is 1 through 25 complete. And then down here we have another Grail series of mine, that is Lupin the Third, volumes 1 through 14, and right next to that, Lupin the Third, World's Most Wanted, volume 1. And then right next to that, we have GTO.
We have Jigglypuff.
Yeah, right behind Jigglypuff, we have GTO The Early Years, volumes 1 through 15, because Pikachu is hiding the other 5 volumes. And then GTO 14 Days in Shonan complete, which was given to us by a friend, so thank you Holio for that.
Alright, now we're on to my Shoujo Beat section. So I have Yona of the Dawn 1 through 33 here on the shelf. Special A 1 through 17, just recently was able to complete this. Then I have Body 1 through 10. Tommy got this for me as a gift a while back. This is complete in English, but I believe there's 18 volumes total. Then I got High School Debut 1 through 13. This is complete in the singles. The what is it called? The Omnibus have 15 volumes, but the original only had 13. Then we have Beauty Pop 1 through 10. I really like this for like an older shoujo. Then we have Snow White with the red hair. Another Jigglypuff. If y'all can't tell, I really like Jigglypuff. 1 through 9 on this one. I kind of stopped picking this up because it wasn't past where the anime was at, and I had already watched the anime, but I'm definitely going to get back into this. And then I'll start back over here. I got Banana Fish 1 through 19. We're missing volume 16 and been missing it for a very long time, so hopefully that gets reprinted this year. Then here I've got Hanakimi 1 through 23. Was able to pick these up for like $2 to $3 a volume, so really excited for that. I really like this series. It's like an old gender bender type. Then we've got Imadoki 1 through 5 complete. Haven't read that one yet. Then we've got some Yumi Tamura stuff. Please ignore the wood that you see over here. This is from our hedgehog. So we've got Yumi Tamura. So I've got Chicago Volume 2. That's a 2-volume series. Still need Volume 1. Then Basara. I've got, looks like I believe 10 volumes of this. Definitely need a lot more to go. And I picked this up originally because the spines looked really cool. And then once I looked into the series, I realized like how great of like reviews it has and how great of a writer that she is. So I'm really looking forward to getting more of that. Then we've got Red River. Got a good chunk of this at a convention that we went to, and really looking forward to getting more of that this year as well. From Far Away, Volume 4. Definitely looking forward to getting more of this as well. We found this at our local store. And then we've got Kaze Hikaru here, volumes 1 through 28. I believe that is up to date right now, and I actually got this for Valentine's Day. I believe Tommy picked this up for me. Then we've got, no, will come right here. I got Vampire Knight 1 through 19, Mary Puri volumes 3 and 4, and Captive Hearts 1 and 2. These are all by Matsuri Hino, and I know a lot of people don't like Vampire Knight, but I got it as a gift. And then I also have the Vampire Knight official fan book. Then in the front here we've got Nana 1 through 21, as well as some fan books for Nana as well. And then in the back here we start my Io Sakisaka collection. Okay, so we've got Strobe Edge 1 through 10. This took a lot of work for us to get this one, and so I'm really thankful for that. And then Our Hero Ride, or Blue Spring Ride 1 through 13. And then Love Me Not 1 through 9. I can't remember if this is complete. I think I'm missing a couple volumes of Love Me Not. Then in the front here I have Kimi ni Todoke 1 through 30. That is complete. This is one of my favorite shoujos of all time. And then as well as My Love Mix-Up, one of my new favorites. This is the first 3 volumes are out in English so far. And then let's move back up to finish off this shelf. I have That Wolf Boy Is Mine. I'm really not sure why these are out of order, I'm sorry. Love and Focus and Those Not So Sweet Boys 1 through 6. These are all by Yoko Nagiri, who is one of my favorite shoujo mangaka. She writes a lot of really good short stories. As you can tell by none of these volumes are, none of these series are very long. Then we have Say I Love You 1 through 18. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this or not. I did really like the anime back in the day, and I've read the manga, but I don't know if I'll reread it. Then we've got Waiting for Spring 1 through 14. Another shoujo that I really enjoyed. This is about basketball. And then the start of Noragami over here. And then we've got Dawn of the Arcana. I don't own any Rei Toma series, so I wanted to pick these up when I saw them at my local store. I always hear she's a great mangaka, but it really needs to get more of her stuff. And then I've got Daytime Shooting Star 1 through 3, The Earl and the Fairy Volume 1, and then The Gentleman's Alliance. I have 6 volumes of that, and you're definitely missing quite a few. Shortcake Cake Volume 12. I need to get the first 11, but I really love that series. It's by the same mangaka as Sign of Affection. My Love Story Volumes 1 and 6. Definitely need to get more of that. And then I've got Dengeki Daisy Volumes 1 and 2, Love Calm Volume 1 and 2, and Sand Chronicles Volume 9. And then here we've got Tommy's series. This is QQ Volumes 1 through 14. He really wanted this, so hopefully it ends up being as good as he hopes it's gonna be. Then down here in the front, to finish this off, we have Rose and Blood Volumes 1 and 2. I just picked this up, and Requiem of the Rose King, one that we've heard really good things about, and we literally just got this last month. 1 through 14 up to date, I believe. I believe Volume 15 comes out this month though. Then we've got Imakoi Volume 1. That's a new shoujo that just started coming out. Then we've got A Silent Voice 1 through 7. We already had the single, so we didn't get the box set or the hardcovers, but maybe someday. And then we've got Lovesick Ellie 1 through 3. And then the start of our Battle Angel Alita right here as well. But we'll get to that in the next shelf.
Alright, so starting on this shelf, we have one of Kira's Grail series in Rave Master, volumes 1 through 35, complete by Hiro Mashima. This is her Hiro Mashima sort of section, where she has Monster Soul, volumes 1 and 2, and then Hiro Mashima's Playground, which is some short stories by him. And then we have Monster Hunter Orage, volumes 1 through 4. And I'm actually a bigger Monster Hunter fan than her, but I picked this up for her. And then we have Fairy Tail, volumes 1 through 6, 8, 9, and 10. And then, yeah, just some assorted volumes through 61. She was planning to collect all of Hiro Mashima's works, but due to Rave Master being so long, I said Rave Master. Due to Fairy Tail being so long, she's not really too sure. She might end up getting rid of it. And then we have Hiro Mashima's Heroes. And then right under that, Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest, volumes 1 through 3. And then Eden Zero, volumes 1 through 8. And right behind the Jigglypuff over here, again, we have Animal Land, volumes 1 through 14, which is by the same creator as Zatch Bell.
So now that we're on the last shelf here, I want to start with some stuff here that goes in front of the shelf, and this is our bin that holds our new manga that we just bought until it goes in a haul. So as you can see, we have Elfen Lied, we have A Battle Angel Alita, Spy Family, Blood on the Tracks, 4 volumes of Beastars, 3 volumes of Black Clover, 2 volumes of Blue Exorcist, 2 volumes of Yellow of the Dawn. We've got Haru's Curse, and we have Classroom of the Elite. So this is all stuff that we just recently picked up. And then we also have here the Pandora Hearts box, the Pandora box. And this is really heavy, so we don't have it on top of a shelf. We just have it here on the floor in front of the shelf.
All right, so starting down here, we have Battle Angel Alita, volumes 1 through 4. And then Battle Angel Alita Last Order, volumes 17, 18, and 19. I'm not sure if they're done printing these, if they're gonna print the beginning of Last Order, but I guess we will see. All right, and then here we have number 6, which was picked up by Michaela Reeds. So thank you. And we got this volumes 1 and volumes 2. And these volumes, I believe, are a BL. I'm not too sure, but Kira's gonna check that out. And then we have Parasite volumes 1 through 8. This is another series where we're not too sure if we're gonna sell or get rid of, depending on if the color editions, if we like those. So we're gonna wait and see for that. And then right next to that, we have Kira's BL section. So we have I Hear the Sunspot, volumes 1 through 3 of Limit, and then Theory of Happiness, and then another volume. I think it's just the first volume. And then we have Blue Morning, volumes 1 through 8, Honey Darling, 3 Wolves Mountain, 7 Days, Monday through Sunday, and Lynx. And then behind that, we have Earthian, volumes 1 through 4, and Junjo Romantica, volumes 1 through 12. Which I believe is a classic. And then right next to that we have, or at the beginning, I mean, we have LDK volumes 1 through 16. Kira's missing a couple volumes of that, but she's not too sure if she's gonna keep it in general. And then we have Hinamatsuri volumes 1 through 12, which I really enjoy. It's a nice comedy series. And then moving up, we have the end of Noragami. So we have volumes 1 through 19. And then right next to that, we have Ajin, volumes 1 through 13. We're missing a couple volumes there to complete that. Then we have Devil's Line, volumes 1 through 11. Dissolving Classroom by Junji Ito. No Longer Human by Usamaru Furuya, as well as Lychee Light Club. And then we have After the Rain, volumes 1 and 3. We're missing 3 volumes of that. And then Opossums, volumes 1 through 4. And then Knights of Sidonia, volumes 1 through 15, which is also by Tsutomu Nihei.
Then on this shelf, we have some more vertical series. So we have Blood on the Tracks, 1 through 6 and 8. As y'all can see, 7 was in our bin. We just picked that one up. Then we've got one of mine and Tommy's favorite series, and that's The Flowers of Evil, 1 through 11. We were lucky enough to get them in these singles, really cool. And then Arakawa Under the Bridge, 1 through 8. Absolutely love this series, it is so funny. Then we have Nichijou, 1 through 10. And then My Neighbor Seki, 1 through 10. 2 really cute, funny manga. And then Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, 1 through 10, another favorite of ours, even though we're a couple volumes behind reading that as well. Then we have Wolfsman, 1 through 8. We picked this up because it's written by one of Kentaro Miura's assistants. Then I have I Cannot Reach You, volumes 1 through 3. This is like a shonen ai, and volume 2 has been out of stock for a long time, but hopefully gonna get that when it comes out. Then I've got Black Butler, 1 through 6, and then 24 and 25. Still not sure if I'm gonna really put the work into collecting this series, because I know it's pretty long, but we'll see. Then High School of the Dead, 1 through 7. Tommy really wanted the singles in this. Then we've got Devil's a Part-Timer, 1 through 6. I don't really care to own this. I did like the anime, but I don't like which girl got picked at the end, so, you know, not the best girl. Then I got Sasaki and Miyano, 1 through 5, one of my favorite BLs. Then The Case Study of Vanitas by Jun Mochizuki, which is the same mangaka as Pandora Hearts. And then we've got Emma here by Kaoru Mori. We just picked this up, which was really exciting.
So starting out here, we have Trinity 7, volumes 1 through 10. We're behind like crazy on that one, but there's a lot of volumes. Retail's really high, who knows. Then we have High School DxD, volumes 1 through 9, and then Asia and Komiko's Secret Contract. Then we have Horimiya, volumes 1 through 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14. Kira really enjoys this series. She's read it and reread it a few times. We watched the anime, so I think we're gonna get the rest of that. Then Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, volumes 1 through 12, and then After School Hanako-kun. And then we have Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, volumes 1 through 10. Really cute, enjoyable series. Then we have Soul Eater, volumes 1 and 2. I think we're gonna get rid of these and probably pick up the perfect editions if we're gonna pick them up. And then we have Agame ga Kill, Volume 1. Kier watched the anime. I've never seen it before, but she says the manga, people told her is the way to go, so she's gonna try that out at some point. And then we've got Space Dandy Volume 2. This was recommended by a subscriber. We should be checking that out once we find Volume 1. And then we have Love and Heart Volume 1, and then Batum Volume 1. Then we have Cheeky Brat Volume 1 as well. Then we have the Heaven Officials Blessing section. So we have Heaven's Officials Blessing Volumes 1 and 2, Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. And then we have The Scum Villains Self-Saving System Volume 1. Then we have Tomo-chan is a Girl Volumes 1 and 8. This is one of Kira's favorite series. She really enjoys this one. Then we have Orange, a Complete Collection, Volumes 1 and 2, and then Orange Future. Then we have Himoto Umaru-chan, Volume 1 up top, and then Our Dreams at Dusk, Volume 1. Then we have Become You, Volume 1, and then Dreaming Sun, Volumes 1 through 8. And then I believe all three of these are by the same creator. And then right next to that, we have High Rise Invasion, which was one of our favorite binges in 2021, I believe. I heard the ending is awful and that the anime that we watched was an awful adaptation, so I don't know what to think anymore.
All right, then up here we have Certain Scientific Railgun, Volumes 1 through 16. We want to give this franchise a try, so we picked up this manga. Then we have A Certain Scientific Accelerator 4 and 9. Same universe, of course. Then we have Die Dark Volume 1 by Q Hayashida. We picked this up because we like Dorohedoro. Then we got Skip and Loafer 1 through 3. This is like, or 1 through 4, I mean. This is one of my favorite new series. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, the manga version. This story, oh my gosh. Devilman vs. Hades 1 through 3, and Devilman Grimoire 1 through 5. We loved Devilman, so buying these was a no-brainer. Haven't You Heard I'm Sakamoto 1 through 4. It's a short comedy series. And then we've got Gigant 1, 3, and 5. I don't know why we don't have 4, but we don't. And then Masamune-kun's Revenge 1 through 11. This is another series that we both really liked. Then up here, we're almost done, guys, don't worry. Full Metal Panic 1 through 9. I picked this up off of a friend's recommendation. And then I got Full Metal Panic Overload 1 through 5. I've got Crayon Shin-chan Volumes 1 through 10. Dog Ningen 1 and 2. And then the original printing before it got redrawn. Then here we've got Cromartie High School 1 through 12. This was a series that Tommy found out about and was really interested in. I'm not sure if he's really read it yet, but I know he started the anime and was really liking it. Then we've got Devilman Classic Edition, Classic Collection 1 and 2. Super great read. And then I'll move the Gotenks and the Shinron that we haven't opened yet. We've got Lupin, the third Classic Collection as well. This was definitely an easy buy considering how much we like Lupin. Then we've got some Vinland Saga. I've got 1, 2, 5, and 6. I picked these up on the Barnes & Noble half-off sale. And then I've got some Ghibli books, but then I have, or Tommy has really, the Spawn manga, Volume 2. So he likes that. And then up top we have like some old editions of Slam Dunk 3, 4, and 5 in the Raijin Comics edition as well. And then up top we have some floppies. We have Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind box set, some Akira, Young Animal, Saga, Even a Monkey Can Draw Manga, which is a pulp comic, some Raijin Comics, Crying Freeman, Sanctuary, and then we've got different things like Fist of the North Star, Dragon Ball, Lone Wolf and Cub, and then Blade of the Immortal. Then we have Magic Knight Rayearth box set, part 1. We still need to get part 2, and that is it. All right, so if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'm sure this was a longer video, but we tried to get through it as fast as we could.
Yeah, thank you for sticking with us. We got through all of it, so I'm definitely glad for that. Well, yeah, this is our 3,000 volume manga collection.
Yeah, 3,300 something volumes. That's each book counting as one, not omnibuses counting as multiple or anything like that. we'll see y'all in the next video, and thanks for coming by.
Thanks for watching. Bye bye.